All right, today we're up on Mille Lacs. We're on the big water and targeting smallmouth, and kind of sub-objective is pick up a few walleyes as well. But we're gonna be throwing little jigs and just doing some sight fishing and see what we can pick up. We're gonna just try to adapt to how the conditions change and what the fish are doing, and we're gonna see if we can get some fish. Oh, I'm excited. Just don't quit. Look at this fish. Look at that fish. Unbelievable. We're getting some ripple on the water, so it's getting a little bit more difficult to see the fish, sight fishing them, but what a tank. Just pitching little jigs, man. Fish are pressured, so you gotta fish real slow and downsize, but man, what a beautiful fish. We're gonna get her put it back, and we're gonna keep rolling. My God, look at that. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Look at that fish. That is unreal. Look at that. This fish took some doing. Like I said, it's getting kind of tough. It's getting kind of tough because it's getting windy. We're getting more of a breeze. King of the rocks, baby. Look at that. Look, 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 look. Just gobbled it. But these fish they're pressured, man. They've been getting a lot of attention. A lot of attention, so you gotta downsize your baits and fish really slow. Fish really slow. And just bounce these things, man. It's unbelievable. I just could just sit here and admire them and stare at them. Look at that. Unbelievable fish. Look at that. The color is just amazing. But I'm gonna get the big girl back and just keep hammering, man. Unbelievable. God. All right, something that's important when you're out here on the water and you plan on spending a significant amount of time on the water is sunscreen. Use it. Every year I try to get better and better with it. Make sure you get your nose, the tops of your ears are super important, your arms, but I really like this kind of stuff. It's a spray, and you don't have to get it on your hands and rub it all over your hands and then do this and then you're all greasy. This dries really nice. It's got a nice odor to it, but again, use this stuff, man. It'll save your butt in the long run. And take your glasses off, set them down, because if you get this, you don't want this stuff on them and your cameras or anything like that. But I'm gonna spray up here again, and that's another thing too. Kind of throughout the day, you're gonna have to reapplicate, and that's what I'm gonna do. And we're gonna get fishing. But I wanted to tell you guys, use sunscreen, man. Smells wonderful. That is a toad. Look at that fish. Look at that. Oh my God. Yes. Look at the fish. That is an absolute tank. This place is magic. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Don't judge me. All right, I'm going to show you here kind of what we're looking for when we're searching for these smallie beds. Grab this off. So that black circle right there, that's a smallmouth bed. And then that's a big rock, and a lot of the times, often, they'll bed next to these big rocks. But you can kind of see what those beds look like. And the smallmouth bed is actually kind of, color-wise, the opposite of everything. They're really dark. A lot of other beds, when they're fanned out, they're a really light spot. But smallmouth beds are actually really dark when you're up here in the shallows looking for them. I'll try to show you this again here, but that's what we're looking for right there. And this bed's empty, so I'm guessing this fish is probably spawned out and headed out, but that's what we're looking for. This is a tank. absolute pig. Oh my God. Look at that fish. Are you kidding me? Look at the size of that fish. Look at that. You know, it's just unbelievable to have access to a resource like this. I mean, literally one of the best smallmouth fisheries in the entire world. Look at that fish. Talk about a brute. Look at that. You know, this fish, I worked this fish for, well, I don't know, 15 minutes maybe. And that's just the thing, especially with these pressured fish. You gotta stay at them. And that's why I'm using the presentation. Look at that fish. Oh my goodness. But that's why I'm using the presentation I'm using really small jigs, and I'm just wiggling it just a little bit. And I'll show you here in a little bit what I'm using, but these little jigs are just unbelievable to catch these finicky smallmouth that are getting pressured. But look at the color, look at how absolutely gorgeous that fish is. What an absolute behemoth. We're gonna put this big old girl back and we're gonna see if we can't find another one. I'm so excited, look at that. All right, I'm gonna take a little break here. I'm gonna sit down and show you guys what I'm using here and kind of how I'm rigging it. Just spinning gear. I like a long rod. It's a 7-footer. But what I'm using here for bait, and I've used plastics a lot for doing this, and I've really this year gone to feather and hair jigs. I've been experimenting with them a lot, I should say, and it's unbelievable the difference. I use plastics, a lot of plastics. I use a lot of paddle tail plastics, swim baits like this one here, just like this guy, and they're great. I've had a lot of success with them in the past, and I still use them and I'll still continue to use them. But man, these hair jigs, look at this guy. That's what I'm using there. Don't look like much, but I'll show you here in the water. When you got this thing down in the water and that water just fluffs all this hair out, and the action is just so subtle, it's amazing. You can just bebop these around those beds and cruise and fish, and I get bit way more on these hair jigs than I do plastics. It's unbelievable. But one thing you gotta really watch is so that your hooks aren't getting bent. You gotta just keep them really nice and lined. They'll get beat up pretty good. But another important thing with these hair jigs, you want a really tight knot. So you don't want your bait running like this. You want that tight knot so your bait's horizontal like this. And it'll have a lot more just absolutely amazing action this way. So keep that in mind. It's all I'm using. That's it. And you can just, it's just so finesse and it's just so subtle. It's amazing what they look like in the water. Another thing that I do like to do is I like to put a little scent on them. Do you need it? No. Do I think it helps? Yes. When I think where I think it really shines is the more senses you can trigger, the better. And when you're really trying to finesse these fish and they're just an inch away, just staring at it, if they can get a nostril full of something good, it's just one more thing, one more sense to help you trigger a strike. But anyways, I'm gonna kind of hang out and maybe have a cookie and something to drink, and then we're gonna go and try to find another one and just kind of keep fishing a little bit. It's a beautiful day. The wind, it kind of comes up and down, so we're still able to do a little sight fishing. So I'm pumped, man. I can't wait. I love fishing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that fish. Are you kidding me? Oh, what a day. Talk about absolute monster tanks. Get yourself some light spinning gear, some little hair jigs. Find 60-degree water. It seems to be the key temperature. You'll have fish kind of in all stages, pre-spawn, spawn, and post-spawn. Tool the shallows real slow with your trolling motor. Again, some good polarized glasses. Go out on a really nice sunny calm day and you will have a blast up on Mille Lacs. I am telling you, this is one of my absolute favorite things to do this time of year. We're the first week of June, first couple days of June, and it is absolutely friggin' amazing. I think we're gonna kind of call her a day and head in. But yeah, I don't know. I'm speechless, man. It was such an awesome day. These fish are just like, you can't catch fish like this too many places, man. It's unbelievable. I'm so jacked up. What a stellar day. All right, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, leave a comment, and I'm gonna roll on out of here. What an unbelievable day. God, unreal. Stupid. Hey. He doesn't want to bite. Oh, oh, oh. It's just stupid. What a make. What am I saying? Right, well, I give up. This is dumb. Dumb. Why do I keep saying drill? You know, the whole works. I don't, what? Bass thumb. Dumb.